Okay, so I picked up a little good divine news today that I am also sometimes not used to hearing, which is the most amazing divine message. Ugh, let God today bless me, honestly. But, anywho, always wanted to say something. Like, I know, for example, I have haters, but I just heard something today. They're muchly more mad because I'm powerful. Jeez. Because they can't find any resources to bring me down or control me or manipulate me or sort of fear into my heart. Definitely something I never noticed. That was a great compliment from one of God's people. Huh. But I will like to say one thing. God is powerful. He is. He just taught me on what to do. That's all. And ever since he has, and I followed and obeyed, pretty much fits the process on how you guys see it. Yes, I can be powerful in my own way, but I chose to go with this new Aisha because, well, let's just say this Aisha. She got sick of the bullshit. She got sick of the games. She got sick of the gossip. She got sick of the fake ass kindness. She got sick of the stupid plotting behind her back and the lies that were told about her. She got so tired of being taken advantage of and mistreated like she was a nobody. Well, today I'm somebody, and tomorrow and every day and like the day before, I'm somebody. Now to me, my haters are a nobody. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind being a nobody to you. So, let's be honest. I will never be your problem for what you do to yourself or what you do to others or me. Just like you won't be the problem for what I do with myself or others and me. And stop being so curious about what's going to happen to my life next, because curiosity killed the cat. Take your own advice on that. Because what happens with me is none of your damn fucking business. Because all I know you will try to do is everything is to ruin it, so I am not happy. But I'm telling you, I'm a survivor and I'm fucking happy, whether you want me to be or not. You idiots don't think I'm not going through enough of my own. But you see, I don't pinpoint my bullshit to you or bother you or plot or make you the scapegoat of something that I have done. Because honestly, that's what I was. Honest. Truthful. Right. Right about the things you want. You think that you can keep me quiet? Fuck no. When I say it's my time, it's my fucking time. And I'm just about to begin new. So you idiots can move the fuck on. Because as much as some people hate people, I hate you too. And I will never forget the shit you pulled. But I will win. And I don't fear you. Your words can hit, but fear, it's like it hits, but it disappears so quickly. Where it doesn't even touch me anymore. Like, I smell this. They want me to fear this. So then the energy just appears like, fear tries to get in, it can't stay in. It gets kicked out right as soon as it tries to step foot right in. You know why? Because I'd rather save that fear to God. See, I fear God more than I fear men. Let's be honest. Because he's got my life in his hands, as well as he's got the world in his hands. Remember that song? He's got the whole world in his hands. God. So, don't be so surprised because you knew this was going to take place. And as much as I want to give up on faith, I don't. As much as I want to give up on my dreams, I don't. As much as I want to give up my patience with God, I don't. You know why? Because giving up on that would be like giving up on God and giving up on myself and losing everything that I've dreamed for and hoped for. Now I'm looking for people to satisfy my anger and pain. And I don't want to be like you. Because I was impatient and insecure and greedy. And despite the whole effort that you tried to plot against me, make me your scapegoat, take what was rightfully mine, not being honest, stealing, slandering me, framing me, trying to control me or manipulate me, use my own against me, steal my identity, my trust fund. Despite out of all what you did, the one thing is right, I do have power. Because every pain you give me, I'm turning it into power. And I'm going to do that with God. And whether you like it or not, let's be straightforward. Out of every single citizen in this damn fucking ground, I've only chosen a few that showed me love, even though I felt like I know they didn't want to, but they did. Are blessed. Out of all those who go behind my back to hire people to make me out to be something or not, or to say some things without my consent, or like, for example, put a marriage certificate in my name. Yeah, I heard about that and I know who it is. Alonzo and Jessica, or Alonzo and Olivia, or Alonzo and Delana. I mean, those are the three most females I see that would follow such a dirty dick. I tried to uplift those females a long time ago by letting them know to accept yourself for who you are. You're beautiful the way you are. And I told them there's no need to be jealous because I am not jealous of you. God made you the way you were, and he liked it. But you aren't satisfied. You know why you're dislikeful with yourself? Because you couldn't, number one, take care of yourself. That's one. You know why? All that sex and partying, caught that STD, HIV type of thing, getting a little bit more dirty. Yes, I admit, I'm not perfect. My apartment gets dirty sometimes, but I have that tendency to pick it up to myself when I have the right time and energy to do it. So yeah, unlike you, I don't try to be perfect. I'm just me, but real with it. You got a little bit of that nice, Aisha. But in order for you to get here, you need to get here. You need to make me feel the energy that goes with your words, and you need to make me see the actions to believe you. You see how that goes? Just like you want to choose not to believe me, or I'm some fake somebody, or choose that I may not be worth it, But you know what's funny? The one thing that showed me that deep love and understanding and showed me that I was worthy was God. It was God. It was Jesus. It was heaven. It was God. And yes, I'm not tired. I get plenty of sleep. It's just the weed. It talks. Okay? Especially with dab. Mixed involved. But what I'm saying is, I will never be the problems for your guys' mistakes. Now, here's how I want to say to the biggest people. To Shane, to Jessica, to AJ's fake girl. Cop caller. You know, certain females like to talk shit and want to start a fight but call the cops when they get scared. So I see how powerful I can be. Anywho, to Alonzo, to Delana, to Felicia, to Alicia, to James, to Nancy, to Olivia, to Tavon, to my cousins, to Aunt Rosie, to all the other aunts who think they're my family, to Shane and his family. Yeah, Alonzo, to you and your family, and to your chalked, dried up church cult family. I want to thank you. You know why? Because not only was I your test, you were mine. Don't take credit. You were just God's pawn to build me. Yeah? Thank you for being that. But I also was God's pawn to see the truth at the same time as I was used to test you. I was your judgment. I was your judgment card. You know why? Every time you feel like I know when my crown chakra itches, I know you guys are cursing or spelling it on. But you see, when you attack my crown chakra, I promise you, all you're going to get is hell. You ain't going to see none of my blessings. They're protected. I make sure of that. And I will fight you in my dreams and in reality. And I will kill you with kindness. Because all I could do is enjoy while I'm in the mix of hell, at least being grateful, I could breathe and still see the day. Being grateful. What God taught me was not to be selfish, was to be selfless. What God taught me was to be wise and be understanding. What God taught me is to look at you like everything so farly is not your fault because you were so easily manipulated and corrupted. And not only that, you don't hate me, you hate yourselves. But yet you still decide to take all that bullshit out on me. Like I should be your leaning punching bag. No more. I speak my rights. I speak my freedom. I speak my authority. I speak what is mine will be mine. And there will be nothing you can do to stop that. And may I be alone, but I am not alone. I have a whole army, and that's called heaven. So whenever you want to start to suit up, I'm ready to suit up. And I got my armor on. But I will not fear those who fear what they know is coming next. And this is why I tell you, stop trying to make other people fear you and your false identity power of hallucination, which you should be really worrying about what God's going to do to you. Being that you so-called believe he's a myth, but although you're living off his breath, his air, his life, the life he gave you, along with those blessings that you took advantage of, along with taking advantage of every innocent soul and chosen. And you want to be mad at those who are trying to build up as you did, to live, to take care of their own, to live in the life they want to live as well as you don't want them to live it because you want them to live your life of misery and chaos and hell. So you find a way to drag them in and manipulate them and convince them that you're going to do something good, but really you're just a fucking faggot ass liar. You're a bastard fucking child of the Satan. I swear to God on that one because I'm going to tell you why you're a bastard. You are fake. You are not perfect. You are beautiful and unique in your own way. But you are also a sinful bitch because you're ungrateful for the breath and the lungs in your body, and you're rude to other people. But when you want good back from somebody, you can't give it to them directly because you're too busy on air hustling what other people got to say about one person without getting that person's opinion of who they really are. First, and notice, I don't give a fuck who you hear I am from people, who I am to them, who I should be to them. I will never make you be what you make me out to be. I will never let you. That says, I will never let you make me out to be what I'm not to be. I am not going to be the image you make me in because you are that image. I am my own image, and my image is what I'm creating. This image is real, vital, honest, and is done with the games. You wanted to change me, but you didn't change me in the way you expect you could. Because you know why? I don't bow down to nobody but God. Do you get that term? Did you create nature? Did you create animals? Did you create your own kids by yourself? Because you never did. The only way you're going to get another life inside you guys is by God. When he feels that if you are ready and capable to handle, but it turns out you're not capable at all. You're not powerful to me. I have my own power, but the difference between me and you, I don't look to take advantage of the gift and the power that is given because I'd rather use the power for righteous and good things only, not to control somebody else, not to use it to manipulate somebody else, not to use it in a bad way. And the one dream that God gave me is to serve a king, but not the king you thought I wanted to serve. A righteous one. And guess what? It's the king that created us, me, and life in you. It is the king I'd rather obey and not take advantage or take him lightly just because he can forgive. So if you knew what I was and you read up on me and you knew what I was going to be capable of, be ready for that dream to come true. But I have no more times for games. You know why? Because I'm growing. And I can see right through the strimpy, skinny fucking hallucination of a mask that everybody else can't see through. I'm not blind. I'm not dumb. I'm not deaf. You had me on ground. Now I'm standing up. Deal with it. And every time you break me, you make me. Think about that. Every power you waste on me, I gather. Now it's my turn to watch you guys fall miserably. Not just for me, for all the innocent lives you heard and all the innocent lives you took advantage of. The things that I had to see that I did not want to see. Let's get two things straight. You think you know the truth about me? But if you did, how come you failed at every plotting fucking lying plan that you made about me? And I'm not where you want me to be yet. Tell me. But if I know the truth about you, how come you're running? Funny how the world works, right? Seems like I know that power. And I smell angry people who just can't take losing. But I could. I took it. I took telling the truth of being honest. Yes, I am not happy of most things that I have done and most things that I have said, but I am not evil. And I will never be evil. And like I said, you make me out to be something I'm not. Well, I can show people otherwise. Because, you don't have the proof because you're not me. So, really. But then you try to play to copycat me. You try to dress like me. You try to be me. Aunt Gail, trying to cut her hair like mine? My hair grew like this. It's what it is. You're trying to be me. I bumped into Aunt Gail and I told her I liked her haircut. She says, thanks. I'm trying to make it like yours. You know that's actually trying to be like me? Do you know that's trying to dress like me in so many odd reasons? Lady, dude, y'all need to stop. Because one, there's only one me. Okay? There's only one. 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 The one you play with in her accounts on social media. You use her accounts to pretend to be her, but can't really show the face. So why are you trying to be me? You see, I show my face. There's the difference. But what's funny is I don't use somebody else's own videos and hack into them to make them look different. The real me speaks like this. When she is fine, she is okay. I go through my own shit. I do. But I realize to take about it, most of us chosen ones, I listen to them. We have the same agreement. For one, you guys are fools. Two, you're annoying. Three, you're out there every day because you're so easy to find company because you're scared of being alone. Why? Because of all those demons you conjured up on spelling bee, spelling other people, doing black magic. I don't think you should listen, don't send them motherfuckers to my home because they're just going to be kicked the fuck out. By God. By all means. Heaven feels better than hell, I tell you that for sure. You know why? Because as long as I walk with obedience and I stay with that and I stay in contact and I do what God needs me to do, even for rich or for poor, I will make sure he's the most happiest God, because the one thing he gave me was the biggest dreams. 3 dreams. Him, love, my boy, and not even on top of that, even more what's to come. I don't know when. I don't know. I can't say too much. Fortunately, I stopped telling my dreams to people because I promised God I would. But all I'm saying is, you're not God. So really, above your rules, whose rules are stronger than yours? Let's see. Donald Trump, why are you so mad when you should have been happy how rich you were instead of trying to go all the way up, trying to create war and go to bring people through hell and suffering and struggling? Well, guess what? You're about to get that favor returned. Eye for an eye, Donald Trump. Have you ever heard of that? Only the difference between with my eye, I don't need to take you down. God's doing it, not me. And you are taking yourself down. Donald Trump, do you really think you're capable to be a fucking president when you can't even set shit straight? Your words don't go with your actions. See, when you say you're going to help people, you don't help people. You know why? Because after you sit here and speak a lie out in public, you go behind closed doors and plot some sneaky ass shit. Oh, I've seen it. You guys want me to shut up about the truth? Fuck out of here. What you did in my life, you stole my trust funds, you did me dirty since my birth. You try to sacrifice me to some damn Satanist motherfucker who will never get me, by the way, because he's annoyingly stupid. Okay? I mean, that damn fucking damned bastard Satan is so scared of God. Why does he keep trying? Because, you know, God created Satan too. So what makes you think? Because you're the richest. God can't take you down, Donald Trump. Don't be mad when people want to create their own little revelation in a perfect world with God and want to choose. Didn't you choose your path of freedom? Nobody ain't taking you down for your dreams. So why are you trying to take everybody down for theirs? See, Donald Trump, you're not perfect. Your richness doesn't make you perfect. It just makes you evil. Because now you realized one thing. When you start wondering why you can't sleep, or why bad things are happening, or why you're getting bad letters, which is you already have been, you just act like you're not with the rest of the people. You hide it because you don't want anybody to know that you receive things that might jeopardize your job. The government's under shutdown, divine shutdown for one reason, I guess. For two, judgment and revelation. So you think about it this way. The government's got a choice to give me back my money because that's my trust fund you took from me without my consent, which is you gave the will to one of these people to keep an eye on me. But you see, they failed you. They failed you miserably. And they owe you. So why are you going against me when you should be going against those who not only worked with you, that you paid to take a person as innocent down as she is, to fuck up her life and steal her dreams? You want to make the world a better place? I can help you. Just not with this going down. I have my own priorities, and my shit is set straight and honest, and I'm verbal with it. But I get sick and tired of the games. I get sick and tired of the bullshit. I get sick and tired of being people's scapegoat because really, I don't know what the fuck you did for me to go through that. All I know is I get the dreams. Yes, I understand the police officers. When I tell them these things, they look at me. How do I know this? God. I am not a part of it because I was a part of them and their plots trying to kill me or frame me. I'm one of their marked list for corruption. So yes, I'm speaking my truth of what I go through. Not only did I tell the police officers that, is that I know you're solving my case too. Even though you won't tell me. You know why I get the messages? You wonder why I know these things even when you know them, even though you didn't tell me this. God. Why don't you guys understand? It's God. It's God giving me the truth. It's God giving me these things. I asked to make it up to God. He didn't choose me because I was perfect. He chose me because I never gave up on falling. I never gave up on my hopes, never wanted to give up on my dreams. Never wanted to give up. I wanted to accomplish something better for life. But you guys don't see that. You see me to be you. I'm not you. And you're not me. Learn to get with the program and accept yourself and face the damn fucking consequences and stop pinning it on other people because not everybody has to do and not all the time your shit will work out. I have my reasons of why I do what I do with God because you know why? God never deserved the shit you put on him neither about blaming him about the earthquakes and everything. You jeopardize people, innocent people, for power. And what happens when it comes to you facing Jesus? You die. Because you pissed him the fuck off. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If Jesus was really face to face to you street hood rat bitches and thugs, would you take him down? Would you try? Because with me seeing that, you couldn't. Well, pretend that I am Jesus. Pretend that I am taking you down with prayer. Constantly. Like you want to take me down with curses coming out of your tongue. It's prayer against curse. And prayer is what makes you weak. It makes me stronger. Faith is what brings me to where I want to go, to the dreams I want to accomplish. And not only these are my dreams, these are God's dreams. So this is why I pray for him to protect them. You know why? Because I don't want you invading our space and our plans. I work with him. He's my king. He promoted me to do better for him in his life and to take care of my son and enjoy at least the breath in my body and the time on this earth while I got it. Because there's only one freaking life to live. BTW. So for once, have you ever took a law about it with certain people that are good, who want to look to do good and treat you right? You take advantage of that and then you go back to the shit that fucked you over and you're not happy about it because you see that person that is good is moving on and is going to be doing better than you. That person that is good wants to get with reality. That person that is good is tired of the bullshit and the BS. That person is good at saving her energy for the most positive things and the things that are more important in life other than the stupid shit that you pull. That person is good because she wants to admit the truth and does not want to see her future fade away. That person is good because she wants to do right by others, not selfishly wrong by others, and wants to do right by herself and for her own. That person is good because she cares. That person is good because she knows what she wants to do and how she wants to see life. She don't want to see others in misery. No, I don't. But you will stay in misery as long as I'm away. That's it. And you know, that teaches you a lesson when God sends good people into your life. You see how they can uplift you, change you, inspire you, and do you dirty. But then you treat them so poorly, then they disappear and fade away. That's how you know God sent you a blessing. He sent you a good person to uplift your soul. Instead, you try to down the good person's soul. So basically, in a way, you talk about God never answering your call when he does. Seems like I see deeper than you could talk. To be honest, I never want you in my life again, you bad, ungrateful people. Seems like chosen ones that are good, they're the keys to your blessing. But they can also be hell when they fade away. And those good people are the people you should never take advantage of. Now, I admit there's some good people that will fall for the dumb shit, knowing there are going to be consequences, and then fearing 5 minutes later when it gets heavier. But you could change that if there's still some decency in you. And face the truth. So when you face the truth, 5 minutes later, your life will get better. I endured pain, suffering, death a lot by inviting you into my circle. Now, I'd rather rise, be confident, be strong, be faithful, and be honest. And if that's a problem with you, deal with it. Because I have dealt with the problems you've given me. And that's my speech for today. God will never be the reason for your downfall. You will. I or any other chosen vessel or good person will never be the problem for your downfall. You will be. You know why? Because you choose to do wrong instead of doing right by you and others. Because you're too scared of what others might think of you. Well, guess what? Don't be scared. Because regardless of what you do, others are going to think of you. And no matter what you work with, they're going to down you too. You guys are going to betray each other. You guys are going to betray each other because you can't betray a good soul. I'm not the one judging you. God is. I'm just delivering what he thinks, what he knows, and what he's doing with you. Because at the end of the day, it just goes to show you can't play God with life or others. And you can't control everyone and anything because you do not have the authority or power. If you can control most, great. You want a cookie? They failed to follow and they followed you anyways. So they're going to get downfalls. Even if it was those to sit there and get paid to sit back and watch and just go with it. Even if it was those who took the plan to going to plotting with it. Even if it was those who did what they did just to do it. Because, it was funny to them. And this is why I now tell you, laugh now, cry later. And look what you guys doing now. I be hearing this. You're confused. You don't know how you couldn't take me down. You do not know how this happened and how you failed. And every plan that you plotted against me to make me to be your scapegoat, to slander me, did not work to make me feel so worthless about myself and make me feel small. You know why? Because the one thing is the reason why your words don't matter is because God showed me I was worthy and showed me how to love myself and know that I am going to be worth it. I accept myself for who I am. I love myself for who I am. I will always, always care about my life and how I live. And if you do not like how I choose to live, which is righteously, not my fucking problem. Because you gave up on yours. Because you choose to do what you do. I'm telling you, I do not got problems with you guys. But don't make your priority problems mine. I have my own that I'm doing. Stop trying. Because every time you try, you will fail, and you will fail, and you will just fucking fail. And all you do was fail. You know why? Because it seems like if I'm chosen enough to know I carry the power of heaven and hell in my hands, all I'm going to do for you wicked people who want to hack into my third eye, my brain, my dreams, all you're going to get is a fight, and all you're going to get is hell. And I will protect those dreams, and I will fight you spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. You know why? I want to save my energy for the time you think you can come and attack me. Because how I see where I'm going to move, it's going to come to life. I am my own warrior. I have my own priorities. And I'm going to help you set yours straight since you can't set yours straight. And bound to knowing people who don't even know you who are chosen are going to speak the truth about you. So why you guys sit here who is evil as fuck, are hard-headed, deaf, and dumb. And you're ungrateful. You should have been happy for the relationship you got. You should have been happy for the kids you got. You should have been happy for the car and the house and the home and the money you had. Instead, you had to go too far to take it to the part where this wasn't enough. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to steal other people's dreams so I can make my dream more stronger and better and weaken them and kill them off there and steal the one most precious thing that was given to them by God. Their hopes, their faith, their dreams, their path. And if I could do it, and I can make them think that I'm helping them at the same time I go behind closed doors as corrupting them, they're never going to fucking know. But you see, not everybody is for you to kill. Because one day you're going to bump into the wrong person thinking that you can take them down and then, oh, you made a mistake. Like you did these days. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at your corrupted plans, your nasty brains, and your hard-headed ears, and your dumb, blinded eyes. Because you were fools to follow or to fall into something you should have. You didn't dig me into the pit. You brought yourself there. You thought you have buried a grave for me, but you buried it for yourself. I don't stay in because I'm scared. I don't stay in because of this. I stay in because that's what God wants me to do. And I stay in because I need to rest. And I stay in because I'd rather stay away from the bullshit and not be a part of your drama. Every time I go out there, it's hey. You don't know when to be nice. You don't know when to hate me. So point blank period, if you're confused about both, don't talk to me at all as much as you like to leave me out my circle and gossip and talk shit about me. Is that cool? Because the difference is, my new nickname is Justice. And I'm going to serve you with that. But I'm going to do it the right way. The way you want justice is revenge. My justice is a positive justice. But you're a fool to thinking you can go against God and his people. We don't give up. We don't back down. And the stronger we get is the more we will never back out. So stop, because you already lost spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. Your powers are gone. But you try to get more by corrupting other innocent people and dragging them into your downfall, by leading them into the pit with you when there are most of us who are trying to bring them to eternity. But God and his chosen ones and the innocents will never be the problem for the wicked's downfall. I tell you, wicked, you're under judgment. Okay? You want it for others? Here's your one advice. Don't do to others what you don't want done to you.